Hey guys, East Tennessee Prepper here, and as always, if you find this video informative or any of my other ones, please consider subscribing. Now, what if I were to tell you that carrying one overlooked everyday carry item could save someone's life? Would you do that? Of course you would. Most people that watch my ramblings and my babbling or keep tabs with me are pretty like-minded. May not always agree on politics, but you know what? I mean, politics is for goats, right? Um, we're talking about real situations, real people. Now, when I talk about the everyday carry, I have two things in mind. One is like a bag that you carry in your vehicle that you take into work, that you have with you, say like a 30 liter or less bag. That would be considered an everyday carry bag. It wouldn't have as much items in it as a 72-hour bag or a full blown bug out bag. And then we are also talking about on body EDC, and that's what I'm focusing on today. That is on body. Okay, I mean, as you see, here I am, just my body, but I carry, of course, multi-tool, knife, flashlight, and different items on me. That's for another video anyway, but that just gives you an example on body, everyday carry. And of course, with the bag EDC, a lot of times you're going to leave that in the vehicle if you're running into a convenience store or a grocery store or Walmart, etc., and so on. So the on body goes with you everywhere you go. And it may not sound super sexy or tactical, but the one item, plain and simple, and it is incredibly overlooked, especially right now with coronavirus hijacking every headline. Somehow Bloomberg still is able to beat that. And we have forgotten that influenza, that flu season is still in full effect, guys. And you need to be having this on your everyday carry on your body. And that's plain and simple hand sanitizer in the bottle form. And they also, of course, have the foam, small little can and it foams. I prefer the bottle because I do have bigger bottles here at the shop and at the house. And this gets low. Unscrew the lid, fill it back up, put the lid back on, back in my pocket, and I'm good to go. Now, be sure to read the labels before you go buying some. There needs to be a minimum of 60%. Most of them out there that you're going to find is anywhere between 62 to 64%. And once you have it, get into the habit. You have to, anytime you develop any kind of skill, whether it's sports or even shooting, muscle memory, mental memory, and you need to develop that with the hand sanitizer as well. Now, for starters, it does not replace hand washing. That is your first line of defense. If your hands are visibly dirty, hand sanitizer is not the best way to go. It's better to wash and flush away. And unfortunately, we don't always have that opportunity, do we? Especially if you're pumping gas in the car, or running in to purchase something from the convenience store or a quick grocery store trip. So you want to be able to get into the habit of remembering when to use this. Obviously, when you go in to grab a buggy, you want to clean that off. Anytime you pick an item up on the shelf, you have to think, you know what, I have this in my hand. Did somebody else a few minutes before me that could be possibly, sick with a cold or any other respiratory virus, as an example, did they just put it back? Is that them down there? Who's hacking? I don't know. That's the thing about it. You don't know. So have the presence of mind and the situational awareness to put this plan of action in. And, you're going to hand sanitize frequently, especially anytime you are doing a monetary transaction with a vendor or a cashier. How many times you've been to a convenience store and that cashier's got sniffles and doing their best Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer rendition. So, and especially the debit card machines. I mean, hundreds of people have used that throughout a day, and you're following up, and if you think about it, it's just disgusting. So, you want to keep and use the hand sanitizer frequently. Now, you may be thinking, ETP, when it comes down to it, I am in reasonable good health. Or you may be in excellent health. And you're like, you know what, even if I get this coronavirus, even if I get a cold, I'm going to shake it really fast. It's going to be mild. And of course, the report that I saw last night is showing that 81% that do get this virus experience very mild symptoms. And God love you. I hope that's the case. But this isn't about you. This isn't about me. We're looking outside that. And what we're looking at is, okay, I may get this and it may be very mild, but who am I coming in contact with over the next few days? How many people do I come in contact with? And you don't know these people. And it's like I've discussed before, most of us are probably going to bounce right through this, may not even get it. And if we do, it's probably going to be mild. However, there are some that are compromised, and this could, just like the influenza, could be a life-threatening condition. I believe that every influenza death could be prevented and should have been prevented by simple PPE and good housekeeping, disinfecting surfaces and washing your hands and hand sanitizing. And if you're sick, stay away from people. You can get around people that are compromised. Autoimmune is bam, right there. And there are a lot of physical conditions that is autoimmune that you don't realize. And then, of course, you come across people that may be having to do chemotherapy and radiation. Their immune system is absolutely ravaged. And you could come in contact with that person, and even though it's going to be mild for you, it's going to be life-threatening for them. So you have an opportunity to do just that one simple little thing to save a life and to be a hero. And that's all I got to say in this video, guys. So hope you all have a great day. Thank you.